Hi, I'm Dave Ruden. Welcome to the Ruden Report podcast Zoomcast. Have a special one for us today. Somebody I've known for a long time, admire, respect, and has worked very hard to be in the position he's in right now. And that's Michael Collins from New Canaan, who is about to begin his second stint as a starting college quarterback. He was just named the number one QB at Rice, getting ready for his opener in another week. And Michael, congratulations, and thanks for taking the time here.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Dave. It's great talking to you again. I haven't talked in a while, so it's great seeing your face and getting to talk to you.
It is good. I texted you Saturday night, and I texted your dad after I heard the good news that you were named starting quarterback. First, let's just kind of set the scene for people who have lost track of what's been going on with you, but you were at TCU and you've had injuries the last 2 years. Last year you missed end of the season with the lacerated kidney.
Yeah.
You decided to grad transfer. Number one, after everything you've been through, how come you decided to go that route?
Yeah, I battled a lot of injuries, and it was just kind of the writing was on the wall that I was kind of going to be, continue to not really get a lot of playing time there just after the injuries I'd gone through. So, I only had 1 year left at that time and just really wanted to end up playing my last year. So that's what led me to grad transferring.
Was there something, you've had your last two seasons ended by injury, and 2 years ago you were playing great when you took over as starting quarterback at TCU. Was it something, you didn't want your career to end with all these injuries and you wanted to give it one last go and show what you could do a whole season?
Yeah. I definitely just wanted, to play a whole season. The injuries are unfortunate, but they're part of the game, and just looking forward to having a great year this year, hopefully.
Okay. What schools were you looking at, and what led you to decide to stay in Texas?
Yeah. So Rice was really like the most consistent school talking to me, and, I just looking at last year and their team and how they ended on 3 wins last year. And so I felt like they had momentum moving forward, and they just needed a quarterback to step in, and hopefully we'll be able to, get everything going the right way. And, so that really is what led me here. And just the offense they run, it's a pro style offense, which is very different from what I was running at TCU and New Canaan. So it's been a good experience getting into that and learning all about different pass protections and the different schemes and run schemes that they run. So that's been a lot of fun. And then also just the opportunity it provides in the academic part of it is just really good. The reputation that Rice has is phenomenal. So,
how's it been different just adjusting to pro style in terms of what you've been doing, and has it been a difficult transition?
Yeah, I think the biggest part is, like, in the past, I hadn't really done a whole lot with pass protection. I wouldn't have to do a lot of adjustments on that end, but here, like, I'm responsible for anything that comes my way, and I have to make sure that I'm getting me and the O-line on the same page and into the right checks and adjustments, and just really seeing the whole field and everything a lot more now.
It seems your last 2 years were interrupted, unfortunately, by injuries, and now you get down there and you have this opportunity, and we're dealing with this pandemic, and the start of the season's been delayed. How frustrating is that for you? It just seems like you can't get a break in terms of getting that last complete season in.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a little frustrating, sure. I think everybody's had a little quarantine fatigue, but the thing that was great was the NCAA giving everybody another year of eligibility, because I was worried about what was going to happen this year. But now that I have next year too, it kind of took some pressure off, so we'll at least get a full season next year, hopefully. But, I think the motto of our whole team was like, control we can control, and just look at this as an opportunity. We looked at this as an opportunity to get better. I think our whole team, we did over 100 hours on Zoom meeting just about our offense and scheme. And so it just made us a lot more confident heading into this season.
Obviously, that was going to be a question I got to. What about next year with the eligibility? So it sounds like you're on a 2-year plan right now
Yep.
in terms of rights. You're going to end up having one of the longest college careers.
Yeah, I never
And
thought I'd be in college for 6 years, but here I am.
and for people who don't remember, this is your third school because your first year out in New Canaan, you were at Penn before you transferred
Yeah.
to TCU.
Yeah, that feels like a lifetime ago. But yeah, it is crazy that it's my third school. But it's I'm just thankful I'm in the position I'm in and have the opportunity to play this year.
I think back to your senior year at New Canaan, and you were working with JP Losman was your quarterback coach. And I can just remember him. When you were talking about Penn, there was a good opportunity, and you probably would have been the starting quarterback after your freshman year, the way things set up. And JP, I remember, was always dropping in your ear. You can play at a higher level. You can play
Yeah.
at a higher level. So was that kind of what led you from Penn to TCU in terms of challenging yourself to play at the highest level of football?
Yeah, I think, and I think I had always wanted to, I think, but, I just didn't get the recruiting and attention at a high school that, I thought I needed to end up playing there. But then, with JP, I mean, he was such a confidence booster and helped me so much and just helped me elevate my game that, you know, and, he's been there and he played in the NFL. Like, I think his advice is as good as any that, if you can play, then you can play. And I'd always just felt like I would regret it if I didn't give it a chance, so.
Do you keep in touch with him?
A little bit. We're not really supposed to now that NCAA stuff, but
Okay.
I've seen him just like once in New Canaan, just on a chance. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to talk to him after college career is over. So
I just found out. I guess he's coaching.
yeah, he's at Clemson actually, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's actually when I texted your dad on Saturday night. He said, "This is crazy. I'm watching Clemson. I see JP, and I'm watching Notre Dame, and I see Drew." And it was, I guess there was a whole bunch of New Canaan connections on TV
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah, and Zach Allen, he's been killing it this year.
Yeah. That's another question I was going to get to, but what's it like? I mean, first of all, do you have much of a relationship with Drew Pine?
Yeah. Me and Drew stayed in contact over the years, and it's been awesome seeing him, get a chance at Notre Dame. That was so cool seeing him on the field. So I'm happy for him.
What's it like just seeing? I mean, this has sort of been a golden era for New Canaan high school football player, not just New Canaan, state high school football players really getting to the highest level of college and playing and making a big impact. And you have what you're doing. You have Drew at Notre Dame. This is the second year in a row you have a New Canaan teammate.
Yeah.
You had Lucas Nyang, who was the third round pick of the Chiefs and opted out this year, but he was blocking for you, protecting. And now you're back with Garrett Braden. So what's it like just seeing so many people, especially from New Canaan, flourishing at the highest level?
Yeah, it's really, really cool to see. And I've stayed in contact with Coach Marinelli a lot too, and he's super excited about it all. So it's been really cool to see, and just really exciting to to see all my friends from the past and just having success at the highest level and in college too. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, I talked to Lou briefly yesterday, and you came up, and I said because Franny's got like a collection of hats from all Lou's former players, and
oh yeah,
I said you're gonna have to make. I don't know if you can make the trip, but you got the TCU hat. I said Fran needs the Rice hat now.
Yeah, we're seeing. We were talking about that actually yesterday. I had talked to him, let him know. And he was saying hopefully he can come down and tailgate for a game or something.
So what did it mean to you when I guess it was a freshman you were in contention with for the starting job?
Yeah, he's a sophomore.
A sophomore, I'm sorry. When you found out that you got the job, what did it mean to you?
Yeah, it was really exciting. It's been a long road, and I'm thankful that I was able to get the job, and just looking forward to what we're able to do this year, and just looking forward to start winning some games.
You've been the model of perseverance. I mean, last year you had a lacerated kidney, which is a serious injury. And the year before, when you were playing so well starting at TCU, you had the Liz Frank injury that shortened your season. And those, from what I'm told, are always difficult to come back from. So a lot of people would have packed it in and just said, I got tough luck. You've taken the other approach. What's been your motivation with that?
Yeah, I think it's like I only get, I kind of look at it, like I said earlier, like I knew I would regret if I didn't try and, go for it and try and play at the highest level in college. And I knew, looking back, sure, those injuries, they're not fun. And, it was not fun to get hurt and then also not be able to play. But in the end, like I just felt like I'd always look back and regret it if I didn't keep trying, and I only get so much time to play this game. So that was really my motivation to keep playing. And, I love playing football and everything. So that was really it.
What about your game coming up next week? You must be your whole team and you must be very antsy to finally get.
Yeah, we're raring to go.
Each other.
Yeah, we've been really practicing since like the middle of July now, so we're really ready to go. It was getting a little chippy going against each other for so long, but we're excited to get going. And Middle Tennessee are pretty good opponent, so we're going to have to be ready for them, but it's exciting.
Yeah, I just looked. I guess we're going to be on ESPN3, so we're going to have to get in front of our computers a week from Saturday afternoon and check you out. What about, because you're going to be 6 years of school, what about career-wise education? What's going on with that?
Yeah, so undergrad at TCU, I did I did finance and real estate. And so then for Rice, I'm doing the global affairs program, which I can really kind of put my own focus. You can put your own focus on it, which is really cool. So I'm able to apply that to business. And so that's what I'm looking at in the future.
What do you hope? Do you have a specific area that you'd like to get?
I really like real estate. I found that really interesting. So that's probably where I'll end up going. Yeah.
You gonna come back to this area? Do you you like Texas a lot? Where do you think you'll end up a year from now?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Just wherever the wind takes me, I think.
It's taking you a lot of different places.
Yeah, so it has.
You're definitely, I think, the most traveled player, certainly in FCAC history, going to college, and you're pretty high up there on the college level. But
yeah,
you look back at everything that you've done. Are you able to appreciate just the perseverance and everything you've done and overcome and just to get you where you are right now and still be playing?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you can always keep things in perspective, and compared to other guys, I had friends at TCU that had a lot worse injuries than me. So I kind of count myself lucky that, I'm still able to keep playing and keep playing the game that I love, because I know for some of them, it was like career ending. So you really feel for them. And no, I mean, it's been a long road, but I'm just looking forward to what we're doing this year. So.
Yeah, do you think back a lot on your New Canaan days? Does it seem like it's ages ago? Last time we saw you on the field, you were setting the state record for touchdown passes in a year.
Yeah, it does feel like a while ago now, but I've kept in touch with all the coaches there. Coach Marinelli, he's the best, and Coach Miska, Coach Sly, all those guys. So it's and I've watched them over the years. I actually made it back to the Turkey Bowl last year, which was like my first one, which was cool. But
I must have seen you last year. I'm sure that must have been the last time I saw you.
Yeah, I think so.
I remember hanging out. I guess it must have been the year before when New Canaan was playing at Fairfield Prep in the state tournament, and I hung out a good part of the time with your dad and Mike Allen, Zach's father. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
It's your dad's pretty. I don't really know your mom that well, but your dad was pretty pumped up too when he got the news.
Yeah, he was. So
what's your goals for this year?
just to win. That's all our goals are, you know. I mean, I can't really control anything other than just playing as well as I can and just leading our offense to success. So,
Well, do me a favor, stay healthy this whole year. Hey, Mike, I got, I knew you really well at New Canaan, and we've kept in touch over the years. And I have a lot of respect for everything you've been through, everything you've done, going from Penn and taking the risk at TCU, and that, other than injuries, worked out. So I couldn't be happier for you that you're going to get a chance to start again. And I hope you get a abbreviated, healthy season, and you achieve everything you hope to.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. And thank you so much for being so supportive and just being a great writer over the years. So
I appreciate that. I'm wearing the Miami hat here because my social media director is a freshman there, but I'll get a Rice cap, and I'll be in front of ESPN3 a week from Saturday rooting for you.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
All right. Well, that's the Ruden Report podcast Zoomcast for this week. I really appreciate Mike Collins taking the time to join me here, and we'll be back with another one of these Zoomcasts next week. Thanks.
Thanks, Dave.